See, Jay gave you one album and we all rally around it. He's giving you 6, which is cool, and people are gonna go after it for sure. But man, I don't remember what's on Magic 2.
I think that's a product of the constant releases of music. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by what he's doing, but at the same time, I don't need all of this.
Yo, welcome to Beers and Bars, your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and of course great beer. I'm Kamal Kiddo, OT the Golden Child. Thank y'all for checking out the last episode, episode 275.
True.
We're here at episode 276. I got a new co-host with me. You know what I mean? I got a new host. You know.
True, man. I cut the locks, man. It was 16 years. It was time, man. My joints was looking crazy style. So I'm about to turn 40 in a couple months. I know, right?
What are you doing? Do you have plans yet?
Well, I was gonna do a movie premiere, but that's getting pushed back. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it right. So, you know.
Word.
But yeah, right now, no, I don't have no plans, man. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, man. I don't know.
That's fine. Yeah, man. We're gonna be doing some new albums today.
Right.
I consider this like the legacy show.
True.
You know what I mean? We have two esteemed artists from our generation. Well,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
We was coming up. Yeah,
we were coming up that just released albums. So we're gonna talk about them. That being Nas, Magic 3.
Yeah.
And then
who just turned 50.
Just turned 50, man.
Just turned 50.
Obviously, you know, dropping the album significantly on his birthday, 9/14.
Hip hop just turned 50.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of milestones. That's why I said this. We might as well just do like a legacy type.
Legacy show, right?
You know, because then Diddy dropped his joint Off the Grid, right?
Yeah.
Which also is commemorating 30 years of Bad Boy Records.
Is it really?
Yeah, Bad Boy's been around since '93. So yeah, this is Bad Boy's 30th year. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Absolutely. So,
word, man. Word.
Yeah.
Well, what are we drinking?
So, yeah, man.
I had these in my fridge, man.
Word up.
These are from Yo People, Hot Butcher.
Yeah, man. We hazy boyed out today, man.
Yeah, man.
Sorry if you watch the show and you're like, OT back. Yeah, I'm drinking another Hot Butcher. So, what the fuck you care for? This is my show.
This is Lord Octopus.
Yeah.
It's a Mosaic Hop Double IPA. It's 7.5 ABV.
Yeah, man.
What else can I say about this situation, man?
Tasting notes on the can say cotton candy, light grass, and berry medley. And this is 100% Mosaic hop. Mosaic is like one of those, I don't know. Mosaic can go a lot of different ways as far as just how it tastes. I don't know. Usually I be getting like earthy type notes and whatnot off of it, but yeah. I don't know. What see if
good
we
beer.
You know, we at the homie Ed crib. Ed ain't got no beer glasses, so we drinking out the can like old school 40 days, you know what I'm saying? So
on the real, man.
Low key, I used to drink Mickey's on like.
Did I used to drink Mickey's, man?
Bro, we first here's story time.
Is Mickey's MD 2020? No, that's Mad Dog.
Mad Dog 2020 is why I was throwing up at the SIU arena. It was 2 Mad Dog 2020s.
No, we were drinking something else by the time. That was like, bro, we were drinking something else by that time.
Bro, we was 19. It was sophomore year. I know what I was drinking because I almost died.
That was sophomore year?
We had Mad Dog 2020 and Bacardi O.
You got drunk off the Bacardi O, though.
Bro, but Mad Dog 2020 is terrible. Nobody should drink that.
Nobody should drink that.
That should never have been sold.
That's the wino drink. That's the 40. That's the paper bag drink for
it's
sure.
You broke.
But we were definitely buying. We had all the flavors and all of that. We got all the flavors.
But story time, yes. The first night on Hay Street when we moved in and got everything settled, we bought 40s. We bought Mickey's.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did. And that was like.
We was stupid.
That was fire though. Like that was
fire.
Hey man, you gotta do that, man. You gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? We bought 40s to commemorate You know what I'm saying? When we got the house.
Yeah, moved out. We first moved off
You know
campus.
what I'm saying?
But
Yeah,
this
for
joint is
sure.
good. I would agree, man. Well, I would agree, honestly, with the cotton candy. It is pretty sweet. Let's see. Light grass. Berry medley for sure. So
Yeah, I can
cotton
taste the
candy,
berry.
berry medley, I would absolutely say that is, that rings true. Shout out to the artists. They have great artwork too.
Yeah.
By Dan, is it Grzeka? I would say. Yeah. I
I'm
believe.
not even going to try bro name.
All right.
You did good.
Anyhow, man, before we get into the music, man, how's it been going? What you been up to?
Man, I mean, I cut my hair.
Me too.
I'm working on a film. That's really it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk too much about the film because, I'd rather people see it and be like, oh. I mean, if I talk about it now,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? People going to be like, okay, so, but then months from now, they can rewind this. But
Absolutely.
I ain't even going to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I'm working on a film.
That's what's up, man. I ain't got nothing going on. I'm just being a dad. Kid is playing football. Me and the homie Ed, we back coaching. We back with the Wildcats in a little bit with basketball. You know what I'm saying? A little while. So I don't got a lot going on, man. Outside of just life and trying to. It's almost election year. I can't wait. I cannot wait. 2024 is around the corner. I cannot wait. Absolute shit show.
Yeah, man.
2 80-year-olds about to battle it out again. Let's go,
right?
baby. I cannot
That's
wait.
the running theme in politics right now. I'm not a big political guy, but I mean, I didn't want Trump to win, but Biden is like super old and just, I mean, the thing in the political arena right now that everybody old.
Yeah.
Everybody old. It's time for a new young regime to come in. Everybody is old, G.
Super old.
Why would, as a young person, and would I even be interested in what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All y'all old.
Yeah.
All y'all old and white, mostly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How dare you?
I'm just saying. Look at it. Just turn on the TV. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. Absolutely.
That
But
joint
still,
weak.
if y'all do that, that election year coming pretty soon, so y'all, I don't know. But, yeah. I'll probably go for Cornel West in the primaries. He's not going to win, but, yeah. It's all good, yeah. Let's do it, man. Speaking of old people, we got old rappers that we're talking about today. No, I'm joking. But no, Nas just turned 50, man.
Yeah, man.
Hip-hop turned 50 this year.
Yeah.
Nas has dropped Magic 3, which is his 6th album since 2020.
Since 2020, so that's 4 years.
Yeah.
In 4 years.
Yeah.
In 4 years. That's 4 years.
That's about what? Oh, damn, yeah. 2020. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. So it's a lot of music, man.
It's a lot of music, man. That's a lot of music, man. Man, G.
How you feeling?
How do I feel about Magic 3?
Yeah.
I think Nas is good. I think Nas is a good rapper.
Yeah.
I think he has some really good joints on this project.
Yes.
Off the top.
100% produced by Hit Boy, as all of the projects have been.
Right. King's Disease 1, 2, Magic. King's Disease 3, Magic 2, Magic 3.
Yeah,
now.
good job. Yeah, absolutely.
Magic 2 dropped in July of this year.
My least favorite of all the projects.
Wow.
Absolutely.
But then he dropped Magic 3 on his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
On his 50th birthday.
Yeah.
Which is a milestone in itself.
50-year-old rappers.
50-year-old rapper, but look at the run that he had in these last few years. That is something to talk about for sure.
Yeah.
That's something to applaud.
Absolutely.
It's not just nonsense rap. He really rapping.
Mm-hmm.
He really has good production.
Yeah.
On this album, I like Fever. I like Superhero Status. I like, how he did that joint. I like No Tears. I like Blue Bentley, Jodeci member. I like Speechless.
Closes out pretty
I
strong.
like Japanese Soul Bar. I was just about to say all of these joints.
The joints
Japanese Soul Bar. I like 1-800 Nas and Hit.
Yeah.
I do like a lot of the later songs more than the earlier middle songs. Overall, I think it's a cool project. For me, a lot of these songs kind of get lost in the 6 albums.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before we started, I was talking about some of the... I'm trying to remember some key songs from the 6. Like Brunch on Sundays and EPMD, even though I'm not even a big fan of that song or either song. It's EPMD 1 and 2. But it's hard for me to remember what album these songs are even from.
Yeah.
I think where the projects suffer is from having one producer.
Yeah.
And it's not a electric producer. He's just an okay producer, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know there's people that love Hit Boy and love the marriage between Hit Boy and Nas.
Yeah.
Because Nas don't pick the best beats and he's got a crazy beat producer.
I have a theory. Go ahead.
But the thing is, like,
I have a theory about that.
These songs is just, they're good and they would be better in an album with various producers.
Yeah.
And we have a ebb and flow. They kind of it's just raps and beats. And that's cool if that's what you into. But for me, you know, I like a sonic experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's cool.
I think that...
Sound like Magic 2.
No, I don't think it sounds like... I think Magic
Well.
2 is not good. It's okay. It's okay. First, full disclosure, Nas is my favorite rapper of all time. So, and I like this album. I'll just say a couple songs on the album, then I'll go somewhere else to kind of piggyback on what you were saying. I like No Tears.
Yeah.
I like Sitting With My Thoughts a lot. I like Blue Bentley a lot. I like Jodeci Member a lot. Speechless Part 2 is probably my favorite song on here, man. Very good song. I do agree that, you know, the marriage of Hit Boy and Nas has been great because I think it's kind of rejuvenated Nas's career. And I think Hit Boy as a producer, being a kind of producer that specifically produces for a certain type of artist, like, you know, I think that worked for Nas with these, but now that we're on the 6th project, you are kind of right as to where it's kind of like a melting pot of all the like similar vibes and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I also think it has to do with Nas and what Nas likes as a rapper from a producing standpoint. Nas really don't. These are Nas beats. These are Queens, New York boom bap type beats that it seems like Nas likes to rap over.
Okay.
And the reason why I would go that way is even during the 2018 run with Kanye, and Kanye lacing everybody, right?
Right.
You go back to that Nasir album a lot,
Not often, no.
and the beats on there, those are Kanye beats, but those are some of the most scaled back. Like, think about it. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Pusha T's album came out that same year. I think Nas would have sounded great over hard piano.
Well, yes. However, Pusha T probably had one of the best of that run, but it was the first.
Yeah.
He gave a lot of attention to the first, and Kanye tried to do the same thing every week. You know what I'm saying? Every week after that. But he gave most attention to the first one.
I also think Pusha T picks great beats.
He does.
Pusha T
He does.
seems to have an ear for... What I'm saying is that I think that there are certain artists who have a better ear for certain types of production. And some artists...
Well, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, Nas has worked with some of the best. He's worked with Pete Rock. He's going to pull the best for him from Pete Rock. He's going to pull the best for him from DJ Premier. He's going to pull the best for him from like a Havoc. You know what I'm saying? Or LES or RZA, or you know what I'm saying, when he was like really doing his thing, like in the 90s, early 2000s. But the thing is, those producers are gonna give him them for Nas. We've heard Hit Boy for Nas for 6 albums.
That's what I'm saying. And that, yeah,
And it's kind of redundant.
but Hit Boy also produced what's the Ball So Hard joint? That's Hit Boy, right?
Niggas in Paris.
Yeah, Hit Boy produced Mercy.
But what we talking about, though?
What I'm saying is Nas is not going to pick them. Nas, I think
that's true.
I think that he's giving Nas beats, is what I'm saying.
I agree with you. I agree with that.
I do think this,
they're not bad
this
beats.
need to be the bad. This need to be the last one.
For sure. But the way he rapping, the way he talking, it sounds like it is the last one.
Yeah, give us somebody else.
Give us something else. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It sound redundant. It sound like this. All of these songs could have been on any of these albums.
Yeah.
It don't sound special anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't sound special. It stopped sounding special. Man, when he did Magic 1,
I was
it's like,
okay.
yo, okay.
Those were the best of
He's switching it up.
these kind of. Those were really hard. You boom, 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 boom. Like I'm like,
Bro.
oh my god.
KD3 was in my top 5. Right now, I couldn't tell you one song off of there.
Was it in my top 5? As a favorite, as a Nas is the greatest. Damn,
I'm
it sound like we
just
shitting
saying.
on Nas. Damn, man.
I'm not.
Can
Look,
we switch
man.
the mode? I don't want to.
Bro,
I love
I'm
Nas,
keeping
man.
it real. I like Nas. Fam, if you did
it sound like I don't like the album.
If you came with an album like that, I'd be like, bro, this hard, but this sound like what
I'm
you
not
done
picking
before.
all the same beats. I'd be like, hey, G.
That's all I'm saying. He think he's got a winner with Hit Boy, and he does.
It's been a good marriage for a while.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's time to divorce.
I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now.
Facts, man.
All right. Yeah, man.
Moving on.
Moving on. Diddy, man.
Diddy, man. Hey, man, let me tell you. I first of all, I didn't even know he had an album dropping.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I've been under a rock. I don't know. But everybody else in the chat knew he had an album dropping.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then he dropped it, and I was like, I wasn't, look, man. Nas dropped. Excuse me. And I was ready for that. Vic Mensa dropped, and since we doing the show, I had to wait on that. Cleo Soul dropped. I love her, so I listened to that joint when it dropped like 4 times.
Yeah.
I ain't listened to Diddy until maybe Saturday, late Saturday.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, man, everybody like, yo, oh, this joint. I'm like, man, I ain't heard none of that. Take it easy, guys.
Yeah.
I ain't heard it.
Yeah.
Then when I heard it, okay, man, this guy Diddy, man, it sounds better without him on any of these tracks, man. Whatever.
No.
And as I'm listening, I'm like,
Hell no.
you know what, man? He always did have an ear for R&B. He could really curate some music. He's good. He's good. And then as I'm listening, I'm like after the second, third listen, I'm like, this man got his Quincy Jones on, G. Quincy Jones is not a singer. He's a conductor. He's like he writes music. You know what I'm saying? He might play instruments. I don't know. No disrespect to Quincy. You know what I'm saying? But you don't hear his voice on his albums.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, this album actually is a pretty good album, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's a little long. I think he could have trimmed maybe 3 or 4 songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he got some solid songs on here.
Yeah.
And it's really good songs.
Yeah.
These are good songs. And I gotta say, there's only a couple songs on here with him on it, because he's not on every track.
Yeah.
But especially after the intermission, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of the songs with him on it could have probably taken off his verse. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Diddy, you ain't even got to be on it. You ain't even got to be on it. You kind of messing up the vibe right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's got some really solid songs on here. Let me just say.
Yeah, I'm saying, what are your favorites? What do you
Man, G, I think when it came on, I'm like, okay, I can get with this vibe. Okay.
Yeah.
He doing some R&B. I like the first joint, Brought My Love. I actually like Deliver Me.
Mm-hmm.
I like the beat. You know what I'm saying? I see what he was doing with them drums. I don't know who this Josie chick is, but I kind of like her.
Doing that thing, yeah.
Homecoming is decent, G.
Yeah.
Pick Up with Fabulous and Jacquees is good. Tough Love with Sway Lee, I like.
I like that a lot.
It Belongs to You with Josie is good.
That's one of the ones.
I like the intermission. Over. That joint hard.
Sing, bro. Go ahead. Shit.
The joint after the intermission, this man got some hits.
You get sexy after that.
Moments.
Yeah.
With Justin Bieber is good.
Boom, 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 boom.
Need Somebody with Jasmine Sullivan is good.
Pause right there. I knock all this shit over.
Bro.
That's the one right there.
Bro. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Mind Your Business with Kehlani. All right.
I like that joint. That's body rolling right there.
Reaching, though, with Ty Dolla $ign is good.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I like it.
It is, yeah.
I think it's cool. No, I like it. Stay. Part 1 with Jeremiah, Casey.
Yeah. That's hard.
He going crazy.
I felt like I was back in 90.
Bruh, I like It's Good with Mary J.
Yeah.
I like Closer to God with Tiana.
Yeah.
Boo-Hoo was straight. Like Burna Boy interlude, you ain't necessarily need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even no words on it.
Yeah.
There's no words on it. Kim Porter.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Respect to Kim Porter, R.I.P.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like Space with her at the end, but I'm surprised he ended the album with that song, actually, because it's so just down and it kind of just ends unceremoniously.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I can see myself returning to this album.
Oh, I'm going to return to it, for sure.
These are some solid songs.
Yeah.
There's some songs on here that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to have an argument, you know, when since I do the show, I wanted to have an argument. I was formulating an argument where it's like, man, it's hard for me to like a compilation album and, you know, there's not a clear thought and all of that. And, you know, I kind of feel that way to a certain extent, but the music is undeniable, G. I can't not hear like the Jasmine Sullivan joint, the Belong to Me joint, It Belongs to You joint, and be like, I'm not gonna listen to this again.
See,
I'm gonna listen to that again.
I think it doesn't have a. So the idea is, you off the grid. You put this on to enjoy the music. So it's not you don't have to have like you know, K Dot's last album is a therapy session in two parts. It's like a play basically, right? But this, it is meant to just be like, I watched Diddy on Breakfast Club and he was talking about like, you know, just getting back to music that make you feel a certain kind of way. You can play it with your girl. You can, you know, just be devoid of everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And just play the music and only care about the music and get off the grid. So what I like about this album and just the overall conversation of the show with the longevity and legacy, Diddy was talking about that on Breakfast Club. said he was at a Drake concert and he saw LeBron. Like, man, LeBron, you look like you getting faster. You like you getting stronger. And he said LeBron was like, yeah, man, I feel like I'm getting better as I'm aging. You know what I'm saying? Diddy kind of was talking about how that kind of this album for him is, you know, he feels better at this age. Like he don't feel like he's losing a step. You know, and you listen to this, and I do feel like R&B is, I don't want to say down, but a lot of R&B is moody. I love SZA. I'm still bumping. Use it. I saw on Apple today. Use is my #1 song of the year right now.
Wow.
But that's a mood. She's had some past issues with dudes, and it's obviously some ex that's on her mind. That's a space. It's not a lot of R&B you can just throw on and just.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
This kind of R&B, G, like, it's a mood, man. You can dance, you can party to it.
I agree with
this
that.
Is something I think is missing from the standpoint of R&B. It's not a lot of R&B now is really, I don't want to use the word emo, but it's very personal. It's not a lot
very personal. And it's kind of like throwing shade too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shade throwing in R&B right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even with SZA. You know what I'm saying? And I love SZA.
Yeah,
I like her last album. You know what I'm saying?
Still bump that album.
For sure.
Right
for
now.
sure. For sure. Snooze my joint right now.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you. I haven't heard this type of R&B in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like that he pulled from older R&B songs and sampled a lot of old songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I think it's a vibe. I think that the production is really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You were saying that like Stevie J,
Mari, he went with the usual suspects, man. He went with, you know, obviously he gives himself.
Yeah.
Diddy's a curator.
Yeah.
You know, he said himself, I don't play instruments, but I do have an ear and I hear, you know, I may tell the singer, no, do this or do that, which is very Berry Gordy-ish, right? You know, that Motown era and all that, you know. Yeah. He was saying how Berry Gordy had, you know, the Funk Brothers and, you know, I had the Hitman. Like, you know, it's a similar type thing. So, yeah, man.
I like it, G. I like it, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's kind of wrapped up into, you know, hip-hop is 50 years old. There's some people that are debating, it's not 50, it's older than that, and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Up.
Yeah.
People get on my fucking nerves.
To be honest with you, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you do your lineage,
right?
Slaves from the 1880s used to.
They was rapping.
Shut up. We know. That's not what we're talking about, though. As an industry, we've been around for about 50 years.
That's too funny, dude.
What are you talking?
Slaves was rapping,
but you know what I mean? Like, everybody got to just try to supersede what somebody's saying.
Nah, they had
bro.
the illest chain. They was
you
rocking
don't know
chains then.
Is that if you listen, bro, but was they rapping, though? Was it an industry? All right, shut up then. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, man. You know, well, really, I mean, more than hip hop being 50, you seeing some of your favorite artists like Diddy or like Nas reinvent themselves, and they're able to maintain in this climate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that is something to be said.
That is something to be said.
That's something to be said. Shorties got to do their homework on that.
Gotta do their fucking homework.
Because they won't be around.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? This man, Nas, Nas already been a cool player, you know what I'm saying, with the way he moved anyway. He never done no, like, super goofy type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't have no, like, weird name.
Yeah.
It's his name.
Yeah.
His name is his name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like Diddy, on the other hand, is Sean Combs, but he's been Puff Daddy. He's had a Puff Daddy era. He's had a Diddy era.
Yeah.
He's had now he's in his love era.
Love, it's love wave. We on the love vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know that's a vibe, man. And he's reinventing himself in that way. And he able to drop an album like this, and it's affecting us in this way.
Yeah, man.
So, in my eyes, that's relevancy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know he would drop it, but then when I heard it, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't know, like, Diddy ain't been on the scene like that.
Yeah.
Other artists are like, you know, I can't think, like, who else is older that's like making waves? If Jay drop a verse, everybody's gonna check for it.
Yeah.
It's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He over 50 years old.
Yeah.
Like 56 or something like that.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's born in
almost
1967. Yeah.
He almost 60.
Born in 72, I believe. Yeah.
This man is almost 60 years old, G. And if he dropped a verse today, if he dropped an album today, people will go crazy, G.
Yeah.
Now, there's certain artists that's not going to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? How old is Killer Mike?
Killer Mike is in his 40s, 45.
There was a time that you were saying in the chat, G, that like 30-year-old rappers was looked down upon. I was just listening to...
Yeah, go ahead. And
I was just listening to Killer Season. This is so random. But, you know, he toward the end of that album, Cam is dissing Jay and talking about how he was like, you 40-something years old. How you the king of New York? You like 36. How you the king of New York? That's so interesting now, G.
So that's what I wanted to go to. Just as some parting words to people. We in a new time, G. We redefining and reimagining what it means to be old. You know what I mean? Like, that's a whole not even rap conversation. Like, when I was a kid...
Now, are you saying this because you the age you at? You
absolutely not.
Seeing the game?
No.
Because if you was younger, would you be saying that, G?
What I'm saying is that right now, rap 30, to your point, right?
Yeah.
Cameron calling somebody old.
Yeah.
But now you got a 21 Savage on a song with a Nas in a rap game that they said was only for young men. But that's, as I've said before, rap I think was a young man's sport because rap is still young. It's a young... Gee, it was just made in the 70s. Of course it was a young man's game, but now we watching our veterans get older and they still... 50 Cent on the tour right now, crushing it.
He is.
Don't even got no new music.
Facts.
Selling out.
Doing United Center.
Arenas. Off like 3 albums low key, because I mean, you really think about it.
Facts.
Get Rich or Die Trying, the second joint, and
he
maybe
he could do some G Unit stuff. He can do some G Unit album stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pushing the envelope on longevity. You ain't old. Look, it's different nowadays. Pusha T 40 almost. He
like 46 or something like that.
Stop telling yourself you old. Get your ass up and do something.
Facts.
Sorry, I just want to tell everybody.
You're not too old, G.
Go. Do whatever you want. Whatever you that do here.
Facts, G.
Yeah, man. That's all I wanted to say. That's because I'm at a 7.5% beer. So
on the real.
We'll see y'all next time. Episode 276. We out. Peace.
Here's the bars, man. Peace.